Now, take a look at this. It's a traffic nightmare on the south side for much of the day. Now it's back to normal, but shortly before 11 this morning, this four-car accident at the intersection of St. John's Bluff Road and Beach Boulevard. It started with a police pursuit. It ended with one woman dead and 3 others injured. Channel 4's Chris Parento is joining us live from the scene. Chris, you spoke with the victim's fiance?
Mary, I did, and he told me that he didn't want to go on camera for an interview. But shortly before the crash, he was actually on the phone with his sister, who was a passenger in the car that his fiance was driving. He was trying to convince his fiance to pull over. Shortly before the crash, JSO was pursuing that vehicle that his fiance was driving because of an outstanding warrant for the driver. But the pursuit was called off shortly before the crash happened.
JSO says they were pursuing this car westbound on Beach Boulevard because they had a warrant for a violation of probation on drug charges on the driver. But because of traffic conditions, they stopped pursuing her. That's when the driver turned northbound on St. John's Bluff, then made a U-turn heading southbound.
When she went through the red light, multiple vehicles were struck. The driver of the vehicle that went through the red light is deceased.
The victim's fiance tells us that the child in the backseat of the car was his 9-month-old nephew. Police say he was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Robert Crawford was driving this white pickup truck eastbound on Beach Boulevard through the intersection when he was hit.
I was just maybe 50 feet before the intersection when I got hit. I was already trying to stop when I saw the white car. I was just trying to avoid the accident, and I thought I was in the clear, and then I felt the impact.
Because of the impact of the crash, this silver Cadillac SUV ended up at least 5 lanes away from where it was struck. Crawford is thankful that the impact to his car wasn't much worse.
Ended up where I'm at right there at the pole. Spun me around, but knocked me around a little bit, but I was wearing my seatbelt.
The damage to the Cadillac was so severe, the roof had to be cut off to get the driver out. But witnesses say the driver was alert at the scene. Traffic homicide investigators spent hours trying to figure out the position of each car before the crash and determine how fast the driver of the white Ford was going when she ran the red light.
The white car, yeah, it looked like it was going really fast, faster than the speed limit, I would say. I realized that it was going fast, and it was coming straight through the intersection.
As you would expect, with the entire intersection of Beach Boulevard at St. John's Bluff shut down, and all 3 eastbound lanes of Beach Boulevard shut down for about 3 hours around the lunch hour. It was quite a traffic mess in this nightmare, but about 2 o'clock, all lanes and all of this intersection reopened, and traffic is flowing smoothly right now. Live on the south side, I'm Chris Parento, Channel 4, the local station.
Chris, did police elaborate on why they stopped pursuing the vehicle?
Mary, they said that when they were pursuing that vehicle just past 9A heading westbound on Beach Boulevard, traffic was just too heavy in the area and it wasn't worth the risk because they had the address of where the woman lived, so they could follow up on the warrant that way rather than pursuing her into heavier traffic.
All right, Chris Parento reporting to us live on the south side. Thank you, Chris.